Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see what is Microsoft Defender for SQL. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Database Security allows us to protect the entire database estate by detecting common attacks, supporting enablement and threat response for the most popular database types in Azure. The types of protected databases are Azure SQL databases, SQL Server on machines, open source relational databases. Azure Cosmos DB database provides protection to engines and data types with different attack surface and security risk. Defender for Cloud's database protection detects unusual and potentially harmful attempts to access or exploit the databases. Advanced threat detection capabilities and Microsoft Threat Intelligence data are used to provide contextual security alerts. Those alerts include steps to mitigate the detected threats and prevent future attacks. We can enable database protection on the subscription. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. Alright, I am logged on to the portal. I just go to my Defender for Cloud. And in the environment settings, come here, you click on the tenant root group, you click on your subscription, you click on Defender plans. And here you can enable it for databases. Same way you can enable for containers, Key Vault, Resource Manager and all other services. In a nutshell, Microsoft Defender for SQL will protect your SQL databases, SQL Manage instance, dedicated SQL pool in Azure Synapse, Microsoft Defender for SQL servers on machines. It would extend the protection for Azure native SQL servers to fully support hybrid environments and protect SQL servers hosted in Azure and other cloud environments, even on the on-premise machines. SQL Server on virtual machines, on-premise SQL servers like Azure Arc enabled SQL Server, which is still in preview, and SQL Server running on Windows machines without Azure Arc. So there are lots of benefits like we discussed in Defender for Microsoft Defender for storage, apps or containers. First is the vulnerability assessment, then the advanced threat protection, the detection that will continuously monitors the SQL servers for threats such as SQL injection, brute force attacks and privilege abuse. This service will provide action-oriented security alerts in Defender for Cloud with details of the suspicious activity, guidance on how to mitigate the threats, and options for continuing your investigation with Microsoft Sentinel. And it would provide the alerts as well. It will give you the alerts related to potential SQL injection attacks, which includes vulnerability detected when applications generate a faulty SQL statement in the database. It would give you the alerts for anomalous databases access and query patterns. For example, an abnormally high number of failed sign-in attempts with different credentials, which is a brute force attempt. It would also give you the alerts for suspicious database activities, for example, a legitimate user accessing a SQL server from a breached computer. Alerts would include details of the incident that triggered them and recommendations on how to investigate and remediate threats. And there are some benefits of Microsoft Defender for open source relation databases, because it brings the threat protection for the open source relational databases, which is Azure Database for PostgreSQL, Azure Database for MySQL, Azure Database for MariaDB. So I hope this was informative for all of you guys. If you have any further queries, please mention them in the Key Vault section, and then you can read more about Microsoft Defender for Key Vault, Microsoft Defender for Resource Manager, Microsoft Defender for DNS, Microsoft Defender for containers, and then some of the Microsoft Defender additional protections. I will try to cover the additional protections and other components as well. but still you can go to the Microsoft documentation and give a brief read about it. Okay, so if you have any further queries, please mention them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.